Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let's transition in. Okay, I've just reduced the volume on the music. Hopefully it's not too loud and you guys can hear me. Yo, hey, how's it going, guys? Let's see who's here. So we've got Lindsay. Okay, so before I just continue, just everybody check my audio. Is my audio good? My volume and the music's volume is not too loud, and then you guys can hear me fine. Just want to check. So yeah, we've got Lindsay, Loud Lungs, Takadine, Bromstone, Mick Junkie, hey. All in, well, the two of the new guys are here, and Kenny, hey, how's it going? Okay, so let's transition. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, let's just chat a little bit before we just transition into the top cam. So yeah, how's everybody doing? You know, the National Women's Day, did you guys celebrate it? Just chilled? Yeah, let me know what you guys did this, actually the long weekend, if you took yesterday off. For me, I didn't do too much building. It's just like a lot of admin work. As you know, or if you don't know, a few months ago, actually not a few months, probably a month back, we were waiting on our June shipment, and that had some complications. So we investigated it, and now like last week, they actually like found it, and then it's going through customs right now. And hopefully we'll get it delivered this week. So yeah, so that's been really great news, but I have to just make sure like I do a bit of admin work to prep for it before we, receive the stock and release it. So that's what I've been doing. But I will be building tonight though, on this guy, the SDW World. The W stands for World. So SDW World Heroes, what is it? Arthur Gundam Mark III? Yeah. Very, very excited to this kit. So yeah. What's it? Lindsay Lark says Riva Novas. Yeah, yeah, that's in the June shipment, because like the June shipment has like releases in April, and obviously it got packed in May and then like shipped in June. But yeah, so it seems like it's gonna be here like what, mid August, but it's like almost like what, 4 months down the line. But yeah, better late than never. It's like, it's the joy of having, been all the way across like what's it, on the opposite side of Japan, like yeah, it takes a bit of time for releases to get here. Yeah. Hey Josh Links, hey, how's it going? So yeah, everybody's here, so let me just transition to the top cam. Okay, there we go. Hope everybody's warm. I've got a mug of hot chocolate. Nice. Okay, so let's start on this kit. So I actually feel like it's SD kits are not too complex, and especially with this one, I don't even think I need nippers. So I actually want to try just using my thumbs, just to experience this whole touch gate technology on like the entry level kits. It's going to be a new experience for me, but it's going to be quite cool. Yeah. Like some of you guys have built the SDW Heroes kits, eh? Like I know Dean has picked up a few. Yeah, not sure who else have also experienced these kits, but yeah, it would be great to hear, your thoughts and feedback. I know there's like lots of stickers and color correction, but yeah, like it's actually a great way to practice your hand painting, or even like if you want to mask up and like cut away the masking, and you can like even do airbrush if you want to go to that extent. But yeah, for me, like this will be a good exercise for me to do some hand painting on. So yeah, but actually speaking about like not needing to use nippers, I actually like got this pencil case. Like it's not made by Bandai, it's like a licensed product from, who is it? Let me just check the tag. Sunstar? It is Enhance. There you go. The manufacturer is Sunstar. So they make like, what is it like? stationery, and obviously they teamed up with Bandai to make some licensed products. So yeah, they're quite limited. Like they do like a small run, then it's like finished. Like I like a while back, I actually like showed it to the build force if anybody was interested, and there were a few guys interested in the Gundam and the Shah one. Nani? Dale Peanut is now following. Hey, welcome. How's it going, Dale? Are you also a South African? Because like, you know, obviously our Twitch channel here is Gunpla South Africa, so just want to check if you're international or you're based in South Africa. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, there were a few guys that was interested in the EFSF, the blue one, and also Shah's one, which is the red one, but actually they were just too hot. Like the supply, like by the time I actually emailed the supplier saying, hey, can we get like, you know, these one for the people, you know, within the build force that requested for them, they said like, you know, it's already been sold out. So luckily enough, you know, I got myself the Xeon one, the mass produced, the green one. So I don't think it's as popular as the other two, so I was pretty lucky to like get one before they were sold out. So they are called pencil cases, but they are perfectly designed for tools, like for model kits, like the nippers, or you know, like sanding sticks. It's just small things, you know. I actually find this is pretty great because like I use like a plastic organizer for a lot of my tools, but let's say you go to an event and you don't want to lug the whole thing. It's actually perfect, and you just have a few essential tools. So, and like I said, like I don't think I need to actually use any tools for this kit, but yeah, we will try it out. So I'll just keep it on the side here and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let me just check the chat before we start. Yeah, Lindsay Lark said that is a big box for SD kit. Yeah, like actually the what do you call it? The width and the length is the same, but it's the depth that gets much deeper. Ooh, sorry, did I bump you there? Yeah, so it's quite a lot of content actually for SD kit. Outlang says all the chums is here. Yeah, hey, build force assemble. And Takudin says got me 2 of the pirate ones. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Outlang says I was interested, but my bank wasn't interested in my interest. Yeah, you've got, you know, yo man. You need like another shelf or cabinet just for all your backlogs. Yeah. Yeah, Takudin says nice design on that case. Zig Xeon. Yeah, of course, gotta represent the Xeons. Bromstone Bro Delicus SA, we're family. Oh, awesome, man. Sweet. And Nata says Xeon simp. Yeah, you know, hey, we like them curves, you know, what can we say? And we like the chunk, you know. And that's where you get most of it from the Xeon side. And Villas, hey, how's it going, man? Away. Yeah, nice of you to join. Sure. How's your flooding situation? Hey, sure, that video just like breaks my heart, man. It's just this hectic. Can't imagine what the damage is. I hope like nothing electronic was like damaged. Like maybe you guys were quick and just like lifted off like stuff off the floor, you know. But yeah, okay, let's dig into it. So the SDW Heroes line's been going on for like maybe 1 or 2 years, and before they were like in the Eastern Heroes that turned into like, you know, had the adaptation as the SD Gundams, but now just recently they're going like more medieval, so they're going with this night theme, and yeah, like I really dig it. So love the design on it. Yeah, so if you do paint it up, you're gonna get like this look, really cool. But yeah, it just takes a bit of love, I suppose. Yeah, cool. Let's check out the contents. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of runners, and I think some bags have 2 runners. Yeah, so like Lindsay says, like, you know, it's quite a big box for SD, yeah, because it's quite a lot of contents. Like they've done a lot of different color molding on different runners. So yeah, oh yeah, I do need to use at least 1 to 1 to get the knife. So there you go. I don't even think I need the Forbidden Sprinkles jar, because I don't think there's going to be any cleanup on this. So let's dig in. Okay, so actually curious, are you guys building anything while you're watching this stream of mine? We'll be keen to hear what you're working on. Let's just move it here. Sure, it feels like it's been quite a while since I streamed. Well, it's been like 2 weeks, but I always feel like it's been longer than that, and I'm like losing my touch with doing build streams. The build stream is still actually pretty new, like we only started doing them about like a month ago. Well, not a month ago, like full month I think of streaming. And of me taking turns with Paul. I'll sort them out later. Hey, stickers, look at that. And then for the stream I'll actually apply the stickers, and then when it's time to paint, and then I'll remove them. Okay, last one. And the interesting fact about these SD World Heroes kits is that actually they're not produced in Japan. They're actually produced in China. If I show it here. Normally if you look at the bottom left of the boxes, you'll see like normally you'll see the date. I mean not the date, the year of the release of this kit, and then you'll see like made in Japan on most of the Bandai's kits. But Bandai actually started outsourcing to probably like another factory where they oversee the quality. That's why it says, okay, it's made in Japan, but with Bandai Hobby Center quality. So yeah, they're just starting to expand their production to, you know, other territories as well. So SD kits, you know, it's kind of like generally for kids. So it's not the high, like it's not the key product. So I think they can, you know, this is like a good case for teaching or passing down the skills to like outside Japan. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is just sorting out the runners in alphabetical order. I can feel the plastic bag actually doesn't, like, it feels slightly different. Yeah, like I'm trying, like, plastic bags, come on, like who pays attention to that? But like, yeah, I can feel like it's not the same as the quality as the usual kits from Bandai in Japan. But yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm not saying it's inferior, I'm just saying I can feel it's different. And I wonder about these runners as well, like if they'll have any different quality feel. Okay, D and F. Okay, cool. There you go. Ooh, so many runners for SD. There you go. And let's check out the manual. Okay, Villa says add some pool noodles and we have a party in my lounge, but jokes aside, lots of home damage, no electric damage. Okay, that's good to hear at least, for sure. That's, and you mentioned like there wasn't, like there's no insurance on it, so yeah, oof, it's hectic. Josh Links, I saw there was a series based on the SD Gundams, so I think some of the kids from there, yeah, like they made a animated series on the SDW Heroes kits when it was releasing, and I think they just released it on their YouTube, on the Gundam Info YouTube channel. Yeah, so it's quite fun. It's like a light-hearted storyline. Obviously it's designed for kids, so it's nothing too hectic. Show us the comic in the instruction sheet, Dean says. Yeah, so that's a cool thing about the SD or BB kits, is that a lot of them will have comics. Since I was a kid, like when I first started building Gunpla kits or any kind of model kits, I started with BB Gundams. Essentially they are the same, BB and SDs. It's just almost like a rebranding name. But yeah, it's like the big headed chibi Gundams, and they always had like a page of like short comics. It's not a complete comic, it's like, you know, it's almost like you buy one and it has if you buy a few of them, they have a continuation almost, featuring the Gundam in the kit, of course. So yeah, Takadin getting back to building the HG Hakushigi, just messed up one stick on left shoulder. Oh man. Villas, screen frozen for anybody else? Yeah, let me know. Am I still good? Or yeah, I don't know if there's... Okay, Loud Lung says all fine on my side, might just be stuck on you, for you. So maybe just yeah, like I think I've experienced once or twice with Loud Lung's stream or somebody else's stream, if there's like a buffer that I encounter, I just refresh Twitch, and sometimes that resolved it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's dig into the SD kit. Yeah. Fairly simple manual. Yeah, definitely can finish this in one stream. That's today's mission. Yeah. Yeah, it has been many years since I assembled SD kit. Let's see here. Okay, let's start with the first one, B31. Yeah, that's my first experience with just snapping off with my thumb. And actually, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, okay. So obviously it's better to just like nip it probably, but yeah, it's pretty good finish. Cool. Yeah, because you can see like this whole touch gate technology is like the actual gate itself is super thin. It tapers down from the round part, and yeah, it's super thin. You can just break it off with your thumb. It's quite interesting. So I know the Integrate kits have this technology, and those are the Pokemon kits. Just makes the barrier to entry much even lower for kids to, you know, enjoy without having to deal with like an working with tools. And it's also like a less spend for them to get into the hobby. They don't have to buy like a pair of nipper. Yeah, sure. Quite impressed. Where's D9? D9. There you go. So I'm not like snipping any pegs and stuff, so I hope I can take apart this kit fairly easily. C3. If I finish this kit before like 10:30 and we've got extra time, I actually want to show off the other stuff I got with this shipment, which is okay. Gonna do some cleanup. I'm actually quite impressed that when it breaks off, it leaves a little bit of nub. But actually it's nice that it's protruding out rather than digging into the piece, because if it digs into the piece then I have to like fill it, but because it's protruding out, you know, just sanding away will be great. So yeah, so going back to what I was saying is if we finish the build very early and we've still got time to spare, I actually want to demonstrate. I tried it like just a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with the Bandai's part separator. Yeah, because before I used the wave part opener. It's there with a steel blade, and this one is just pure plastic. But actually this one has like, I actually feel this one has more advantages over the other wave one. It's multi-functional. Yeah, you'll see like there's some like extra designs going on there. But yeah, we'll cover that later. I'm sure we can get to it. This build shouldn't take that long. Okay, so looking at it now, this helmet looks kind of like a priest helmet. Like where it separates out. Kind of funny. Let's see. The Takadin. Yeah, I still use the nipper on my SDW kits. I actually didn't know you could just snap them off. Well, now you know. But yeah, I think using a nipper still probably gives you a better finish. But yeah, I just wanted to try, you know, using my thumb and just having that experience, I suppose. Velas, I've been wanting to get a SD kit, so I'm keen for the stream. Oh, okay, yeah. Then you can see the quality of them. Yeah, they're actually quite deep. There's lots of surface detail that's been molded onto the you know, there's like decorative parts to the SD kits, so there's a lot of molding of details on them. Just obviously, like they only give you only so much stickers, so you can't get it like 100% color accurate to the design on that you know see on the box. But that's where hand painting comes into play, you know. Yeah. The snapping off feels actually quite satisfying, like it's quite snappy. It's got a crispy feel to it when you snap it off. Hope I got the right side here. So 5, it's gonna have some sticker. I'm also like quite cautious about how I snap off the parts, especially if it's like a long part. I want to keep my thumb right where the gate is and just try and like push it off there, just so I don't break anything, especially with the V-fin. Just being quite careful about that. Okay, so we've got these pieces out. Yeah, see, we've got some stickers here. Okay, so here's a tip. When it comes to like symmetrical stickers, start maybe from the middle when you're placing it. Place it in the middle first. Just having some contact with the surface and then adjust it from there. The pressure of doing it on stream actually lifted a bit of that sticker. Like here I am trying to give advice and then like I'm screwing up. That's a shame, I screwed up a sticker here. But yeah, that's fine. The sticker is just for show for the stream anyway, like I will paint him one day. And I just go lightly over. As the famous Screech says, F the stickers. F the stickers. Okay, what's the other sticker? 3. Yeah, so the trick about stickers, if I zoom in a little bit, a little neat trick, kind of like bend the actual sheet and then just lift up like a side, a corner, and then lift it up like that. So where's this one going? Here? And then if it's going like over like round parts, what you can do is use a cotton buddy, because it's like paddy. It will form nicely or nicer to have better contact over those grooves and stuff. Because yeah, like our big thumbs just can't really reach. Yeah. Speaking of which, I should do to this one as well. again, just bend and lift. Try not to like touch your finger and stuff, especially your fingernail, because it might, you know, the little bit of oil that you have on your skin might make this sticker side less sticky. Right, once you have your placement, then take your cotton bud and just rub it over the surface. Yeah, only do this once it's like have a firm placement. Again, the sticker is not perfect, but you know, it adds just a little bit of detail. This part I actually feel I should actually snip the peg to make my life a bit easier when I disassemble. Especially this is a clear part. The chance of me like separate, like once this clear part goes into the V-fin here, I'm not going to assemble it. But I'll show you. Like once it goes in, and if it's firm, the only way to get it out is by pushing it. And I'm going to need to use like a sharper object. Like even a toothpick might not be hard enough. So I might need to go use like a steel item, like, you know, the tweezer or something, to push it out. And then obviously it's going to scratch the clear red, and I don't want that. That's if I don't snip this peg shorter. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's give it a snip. Nutter says, I built the Warhorse without using nippers. Some section had clean brakes, others still need a bit of sanding. But yeah, that's good. Yeah. Hey Jeffersaurus, that's Paul. How's it going, Paul? Oh, so you're not using your own Twitch account. Yeah, cool. Phyllis says my kit arrived at local office, but no deliveries today. But yeah, it's probably just because it's of the public holiday, so you should get it tomorrow. But tomorrow I build. Don't know if I should stream it. Yeah, no, why not? Why not? If you want to try it out, go ahead. You know, the more local people that stream Gunpla, the better. You know. That Warhorse looks crazy cool. And then Lindsay says not doing the wet plastic first before placing the stickers so you can slide them. Nah, it's like I said, you know, eventually I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna remove all the stickers and paint over it anyway. So like I'm not gonna fuss over the you know, extra effort. Notice the SDs have foil stickers, not water slides. Yeah, but Lindsay, what Lindsay's saying, it's just it gives you a better chance of like just making sure you have a nice placement. You know, the water kind of lets it glide a little bit before you confirm your placement. But yeah, again, SD kits, like I don't fuss too much. But anyway, okay, so I'm coming back to it. Ooh, maybe I should zoom in. So as you can see, there's the male peg. Okay, it's a clear piece, so it's probably hardest to see, but there's a male peg there. So, and the female hole is over there on the V-fin. So by snipping it off, like trimming it off shorter and at an angle, what this does, you know, I mentioned it before, but just for any newcomers, the purpose of doing this is that it becomes a shorter peg, so it has less surface area getting covered within that peg, so it becomes much easier to push out. So if I even use this cotton bud, I can push it out quite easily. Yeah, just makes disassembling much easier if you're intending on painting it at some point. Yeah, it's okay. Let's zoom back out. But yeah, if you're not intending on painting and you're not intending on disassembling, then yeah, you don't need to go through the extra effort. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually quite impressed by the amount of part separation and how they designed it. Even though it's not color accurate, it's like the vents on the side of the head here, it's like clear red, which is like, it's not supposed to be clear red, but you know, it's easy, it will be easy job for me to mask off and paint it whatever color I want. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, that's the head. I'll keep it on the screen here. Okay, so that's the head done. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump around because like it's not a linear process. It's basically just says this is the whole body and then just branches off into groups. So I'm just gonna do it the usual way I like to do it. If the manual doesn't tell me a certain order, I just like to start with the head, then the body, legs, and the arms last. Yeah, Velas, you mentioned like, oh, you notice like quite a few streamers like to build from the feet up. Well, yeah, I like to build from the top down actually. Yeah, leaving the arms, like building the legs so it can start to stand, then the arms last. Yeah. Okay, so the body, A12, 11. Okay. So the A run is kind of like the inner frame almost, and the joints. That's interesting. My first SD kit without polycaps or joints. Yeah, in the last few years, Bandai is starting to shift away from polycaps. Obviously, the older kits that they reproduce will still have polycaps because that's just for joints, because that's just how they're designed. But yeah, the new kits in the past few years, they're starting to shift away from it. 13. It's nice for me because I can actually paint the parts. Because like painting PC polycaps, the paint and primers, they don't adhere to that piece. It's too rubbery, so the paint just falls off if you fiddle with it. Okay, so this side. I know Enrico's not here, but hopefully when you do watch back the stream, you can see the complexity of these SD kits, because I know you you bought your kids like a few of these SD kits. Then you actually asked me like, oh, hopefully it's not too simple like the Pokemon kits, because then they'll go through it very quickly. So yeah, as you can see, it's still a bit more complex, smaller parts, and there's like a lot more parts coming together with joints and everything. So yeah, it does take a bit of a longer time to build. Okay, A10. It's the neck piece. I'll take it. And then Really cool. I've never built a SD kit with a inner frame before. Even though it's a simple inner frame, but it's still pretty cool. I wonder if they share inner frames between the different SDs. Dean, maybe you can tell me, like, does this inner frame look the same to you, the ones that you built? Maybe even Paul, if you can chip in. Like maybe this section here is universal, and then just the armor attached onto it is unique for every different. Actually, let me take a look. Is there a way to tell? Yeah, like the tag here, it says SJP-1. So I don't know if it's like a universal that they can share between the different SDW kits. Okay, C28. Snappy. NDT. Yeah, I want to trim off some of these pegs here. Even before I fully pushed it in, I can feel, okay, it's going to be a snug fit, so let's trim. Should be a much looser fit. Pop. Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's try again. Yeah, okay, I can manage to pull it out. That's fine. Should be able to just attach the head. I think it's ready. Cool. Sure. That's one large head that you have. Yeah, so Paul's saying, notice you can wet normal stickers to make them a little easier to work with. Yeah, that's right. I actually have never done that with foil stickers or any type of the sticker decals or something, to use like a damp water to like help me do the placement of a sticker. So something be interesting to try out one day. Paul says the deluxe SDW stuff like yours has got a bit of inner frame. I have a Freedom from 2009. Wow, that's a really old kit. But yeah, yeah. But I think they're starting to like set a certain standard just to make their own lives a bit easier when it comes to reproduction, So yeah, it feels like the SDW the inner frame that I just built, it seems like a universal one that they can just all share, Just so they don't have to like make new molds for every single SD kit or the SDW kits. Yeah. I should actually check on Dalam or something. What is the code on the runner? on that frame. So it was the SJP-1. Yeah, actually don't know what SJP stands for. Yeah, Dean says SJP-1. Yeah, okay, so that means they share the same inner frame. Okay, let's move on to the legs. Interesting. Am I doing this right? Do I have the orientation? Let's see here. This way? Like that. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Okay, it's easy to pop off. That's good. I think this is my first SD kit where the legs actually articulated, like the knee is articulated. Okay, cool. I can take it apart. Cool. Then I don't need to trim anything. Is this right? Or is this by design that it's supposed to look like this? It's like intentional. Okay, so what I was talking about is like it's quite off-centered. This peg here for the foot, like it's on the outer side. This is the right leg, so it's like going on the outer side here, just so that normally when you pose, you want to pose with your foot like bending inwards to like have a wide stance. So by having the peg placement like outside, you'll get a more wider like range of movement because of these ankle armor blocking the way. So if it was centered, it can only get a little bit, then you won't get like a wider pose. So they shift it out, so when you pose it, you can have a wider stance. Cool, interesting. But yeah, initially it just looks like a bit weird. Yeah, but when you do pose, and then it makes sense. Alright. Okay, let's just do the other leg as well. Oh wait, I forgot the other skirt armor. So let's E25. Building the kit like this, where I just snap off with my thumb, actually there's a bit of nostalgia coming back, because when I first started building kits when I was a kid, like with the SD kits or whatever other kits, I actually, you know, before I had nippers, I used to just twist off the runner, but that's when they had like proper gates. So when I did that, it just had like terrible nut marks, or it gouged into the actual piece. So a nice part separation here. Yeah, to make my life much easier when I need to paint. Nice. Quite a side skirt you've got here, eh? One leg done. Oh, I actually need to build the waist unit. Where is that? Where is that on the manual? Oh, here. It's just like one little block for the waist unit. So let's do that now. Okay. Yeah, lots of intricate details that they have molded on. Cool. Let's watch out for the direction. This side. It says attach the legs first. See if I remember for other leg. Cool, first runner finished. Not like there was many parts on it in the first place. And B runner also finished. Have I missed any stickers actually? Let's see here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, so a lot of painting. I actually noticed the SDW kits, they have their feet are all clear parts. Yeah, I think I know the reason why. I just look at the art of it. Let's see, let me just finish this. Oh man, it's got a little knob. It's funny. How old are you, Jeff? Freaking hell. Amused by. Yeah, like you're a kid. Okay, I just need to build the front skirts here. Just to cover him up. Let's do that first. So it's E2 1. C2 10. This one needs a sticker. Sticker 5. Place in the center first, and just gently fiddle with the placement. Okay. Once I'm generally happy, then I can use my thumb to give it a firm press. And then where's the cotton bud? And just rub it on. Just so it forms over the details better. Right. Okay, yeah. I can feel it's going to be a stiff connection. You just trim a little bit. Just a little. Before I commit, just double check where we were able to take it apart. There's a peg here at the bottom. Wonder if I should. Let's see. No, it should be fine. That went in pretty easily. It wasn't too stiff. Okay, so let's cover him up. There you go. Then you don't look so indecent anymore. Cool, now you can at least stand up for a little bit. So as I was saying, their feet, I noticed the SDW kits, their feet are clear, because I noticed on like most of their design, you can see it there, they have this little bit of clear red. On all the SDW kits, just so that it's easier for you to paint all around it, all the details around it. Because if they did, like, let's say they either molded in gold or grey, there's no way you can physically paint clear red. So they'd rather just give you clear red, and the other colors you can actually paint yourself. But you know, yeah, clear red is not a color that you can paint. You can't paint a non-clear part to be clear, so yeah, that's why they molded it in clear actually, I think. Quite like the proportions, very cool. Yeah, okay, let's continue. Let's check the chat quick as well. Let's see. Might need to scroll the chat a little bit. Let's see. Lindsay Lock, the only SD I have is the star winning. And how did you find the star winning build? From Dean. Not a big fan, Lindsay Lock says. Like the transformation is nice, but the parts quickly get loose. That's probably because of the transformation. And Dean says, I have the same issue. I've just opted to keep it in SD form because the HG version just comes apart all the time. I also prefer the look of the SD version. Yeah, I think any kit that has transformation gimmicks is it's a hard thing for even Bandai to get, I think. And also that star winning kit was what year did it release? 2014 or something, not sure. And I think it was, okay, it's not their first attempt at making an SD kit that can transform into a HG proportions, but yeah, just tricky, I suppose. Paul says, little knob, lol. I'm also 12, Jib, no worries. Yeah. Boys will be boys, eh? Get amused by the smallest of things. Okay, let's build the odds. Paul says the star winning is a bit notorious for being a pain in the butt. I think it needs more time in the oven. I've seen some awesome builds of it online though. Yeah. Josh Link says, Jeff pulling out the pro skills with the cotton bud on the stickers. I think I need to try that. Especially around if you're building HG kits or whatever, maybe just around the eyes, because they mold the actual eyes to have indentations and stuff. So maybe around the eyes, the cotton bud trick will come in handy. I actually only learned this cotton bud trick recently from that video I shared in the tips channel and now this Discord, where I believe it was from that video from Meijin Kawaguchi himself. He's one of the seniors in Bandai. He was a pro model kit builder or something, and he got hired by Bandai, and he promotes Gunpla you know, to like especially like pro tips, easy pro tips for beginners. So that was like one of the tips, to use cotton buds to, like, once you make sure your placement is right, then you use the cotton buds to like really just print it on, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna break this piece already. Come on, stop rolling around. There, stay. Okay, I don't want my left side and right side to get mixed up. But then again, those ball things are identical, so it doesn't really matter. Come on. Okay, the A runner is finished. Okay, so like even though the touch gate is quite thin, I still like, especially for parts like this where it extends out, I like to just support it, having my finger behind it, and like when I make that break, you know, at least it's not like, if it's not supported, I'm just scared it might just, you know, break off somewhere else, you know. So just give it extra support. Okay, other side. Like I'm doing both sides at the moment now. There's not much parts left. They only give the open palm for the right side. It's a bit stingy of you, Bandai. Having open palm hands for both sides, that would be nice. There's this one part left. I actually would just want to break it off. Yeah, it's for the cape. I'll just break it off now. There we go. Okay. And that's this runner finished. Yay! D8. Yeah, and these two, I might as well just break off the parts now for the cape as well. Go. And the runner's also finished. Sweet. Where's the cape here? Put some stickers on. Ooh, 3 stickers for each side. Yeah, so I've mentioned before, if you want to practice your, like especially your hand painting skills, the best bang for your buck would be getting a SD kit, because they have tons of like surface detail to be painted. If you get like a HG or entry grade kit, you know, the hand painting parts will be quite minimal, so you won't get as practice. Yeah. I've actually only painted 2 SD kits now that I come to think of it. And those SD kits are not like the SDW line. Those are more like just chibi-fied version of the existing Gundams. So they didn't have like all these intricate, fancy details. What's going on with this sticker? It's like the surface is not so ideal for stickers on this one. Let's see, where's the cotton bud? Ooh. Yeah, I can see the problem with cotton buds that you need to watch out for is like the more you use, the fluff comes off. So just be careful about them. Okay, right. What's the other 2? 8. Wait, not 9, 10. Do the other side sticker as well. I'm really looking forward to that, seeing the reveal of what this whole NGSD is going to be from Bandai. Since we saw the somebody leaked out information that they noticed Bandai has registered that patent for the MGSD name, so hopefully, you know, maybe we don't know when we'll see it or if we'll even see it. But yeah, I'm just imagining what this potential MGSD could be like. Bigger SD kit with better part separation and articulation, that would be great. No stickers for color correcting, that would be really, really awesome. But yeah, I take it there would be like, if they were to do it, I don't think it would be based off these like fantasy styles of Gundams, but it will be based off the realistic mobile suit designs, just, you know, chibi-fied. Placement is a bit off. Come on. Okay. Hey, almost done with the stickers. Man. Love the detail, but don't love the stickers. I will enjoy hand painting it though. It's gonna be therapeutic experience. Okay, right, now let's assemble. Sure, that's a big pig. Should I snip it? Let's see. Should be able to take it apart. Let's see here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, that's fine. And I've got the part separator, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll just build the other side as well. Okay, go. And so Josh Link says, wait, so there's a real life Meijin Kawaguchi. I thought I was just in the anime. Yeah, the Gundam Build Fighters, you know, that character's reference to a real person that works at Bandai. Where like the Meijin Kawaguchi in the anime is not like the title Kawaguchi is like, yeah, it's just a title. It's not like a person's name is Kawaguchi. It's like somebody inherits the name Meijin Kawaguchi in the anime and gets passed down from one person to the next as like the pro builder or something. Yeah. Yeah, the real person doesn't wear sunglasses. Yeah. I see. Oh, okay, right. So one thing to note is like if you ever notice your wrist joint feeling a bit loose in the SD kit, just make sure you push it all the way in. Get like a nice click, then it's nice and stiff. Otherwise you have like, not only it's a bit loose, but you like it just looks like it's really extended. So make sure you push it in nice. Yeah, like you see, like it's they're putting a lot of effort for these SD kits. Like, it's all part separated, even though it's not super color accurate, but yeah, it's like actual having part separation makes your painting process much easier. I can take it out, no problem. Sweet. Nice. Yes. Super detailed for a tiny kit like this. And obviously they do have hollow gaps in certain parts, like behind the hand. But yeah, generally when you pose the kit, you're not gonna, like, it's not gonna be seen too much. But yeah, I actually wanna like fill them in, like the ones that's like really visible, like maybe behind the, I mean not behind, inside of the arm, maybe I'll fill in those. And perhaps I can show you, like, whether in the Discord on, I actually have an idea. Like I do have putty, like Tamiya putty to fill them in, but you know, I kind of don't want to use my putty because, you know, they do cost a bit of money. But even though if I don't use them in a few years, they will dry up. But I actually want to try a new way of filling gaps. Is I actually want to use the forbidden sprinkles, add them into the gaps, and then like add cement, and then after like just to fill the major gaps. And then afterwards I'll make like sprue glue, and then just, you know, add in all fill in the extra gaps that's still seen on the surface and just sand it away. I want to try it. In my head it should work. It should work. But yeah, it's worth trying it out. So let's do the other hand here. Cool. Sure, I really like the the proportions of this. I take it it's not just this SD kit, it's like the whole SD kits within this range, the SDW range. They probably all similar like this, like it's got like very narrow waist. Yeah, really cool. And especially with this design, like he's got a, you know, really flared out shoulders with the extra armor and the skirts. It's really, really cool. Don't really care for the feathers on, like, on the side of the head though. But yeah, it's very extra. Okay, let's build the cape. Yeah, speaking about extra, let's build the cape. Okay, so I wonder, did I miss out any stickers? Because there's still these stickers here. I'll check the manual properly. Just now. Okay, so this goes over here. Oh, wait, wrong side. This way. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Just this is the last page, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, so did I miss out any sticker placement? Let's put the cape on first. Oh wow, super cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sticker 6. I wonder where those go. There you go, on the arm, on the shoulders. Okay, let's pull off the arms here. Ooh. Okay, so guys, be careful. Be patient to pull off the stickers because I just broke mine. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, for me, I'm not fussed about the stickers because I'm going to paint over it. I'm going to remove them anyway and paint over. So where do these go? Yeah. So, put from here, there you go, gently, gently. Okay, position the center point first. Right. Line up the broken part. There we go. Just rub it a little bit. Gently this time. So reposition your tweezer. Okay, I'm in frame. Okay, reposition your tweezer and lift them up, rather than just keeping your tweezer in one center spot. And it's a lot of tension on the thin parts of the sticker. Okay, go. Sure, it's a really long piece of sticker here. It's not easy for kids to, I think, handle like some of these stickers. It's quite hectic, but you know, it's trains their hand-eye coordination, hey? Maybe they'll just run to their parents and say, please help me with the sticker. And then when you screw up, they're gonna like not gonna be impressed with you. Gonna lose cool points as a parent. And tell you to buy another one for them if you screw up the sticker. Okay, right, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? I just did such a dumb move. I just noticed like, oh wait, am I done with the stickers? Like, no, the eyes. And the eyes is actually the first sticker to put in. And I missed that one. Oh, classic GIF. Okay. Oh, this is a good test to see if I can take apart the head easily. Okay, is this the time to whip out the part separator? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so because the actual blade, this whole thing is just in plastic, I don't have to worry about like really going ham on it, and won't hurt the, you know, plastic model kit. And also hurting my hand. Don't need to worry about that. Just trying to not to go too impatient with it. Just slowly tying it apart. I should also look at the manual just to see. Okay, I've taken off the back, so it should just be the two sides here. There you go. Come on. Come on. I think I should actually snip some of the peg on the inside just to make my life a bit easier later on. There you go. Okay. Let's see. This big one here. Okay. Yeah, let's put on that sticker. The last sticker, which should have gone on first. I almost feel like, should I put on the sticker now? Because this is probably the one sticker that I want to keep after painting, right? Like, this is not something I can paint. Oh, you know what? Let's screw it. Just must commit. I've taken it off. Let's just go with it. Just want to make sure my placement is good. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's kind of a paint to, you know, disassemble a whole head just to put on the sticker, but you know, dala what you must, right? Why is it not? There you go. Right, it's almost finished. We just got some clear blue parts for like its big sword, I believe. Oh wow, like how did I not notice the sticker for the eyes this whole time? It's like, wait, this must have looked so strange without its chibi style eyes. So cool. Cool, right. Let's check the chat. Josh Ashling says the detail on this kit looks really good. Each part looks like it has a lot of detail. Yeah, really, like lots. Lots and lots of detail. Takudin says, oh Jeff. Yeah. Hey, this is my first SDW kit. Give me a break. Plus I'm doing it on stream. Lots to think about already. If eyes don't work out, you can always say he's sleep mode. Or in like rage mode, because yeah, like he's the eyes was in clear red, so it's like it's in the enraged. Yeah. Takudin says missed eye stickers myself before knowing owners. Also only noticed later, so I get you. Yeah. Paul says everyone hold your breath for Jeff, the eye sticker is going on. None of my STs have eye stickers because I'm keeping them used for masking. Okay. Lindsay Lark, I mean, you really going to paint the clear part? Well, yeah, well, every part except for the eyes, I suppose. Like, so the feet I'll paint, and around the other clear red I'll paint. And also the clear blue, like the side of the head, those wings are not supposed to be in clear, I think. But yeah, like, I think they just run out of budget saying, okay, we give you, like, what, 5 colors to is a limitation on how many runners and how many colors you can have. So yeah, it's 5. It's like, yeah, we've been generous enough. We're not going to give you another color to print into the mold. Yeah, it's okay. The last part. It's just a big sword. Wow, this sword is really big. It's like more than double of its height. Okay, I'm being really careful here. Just supporting it with my hands, because yeah, like the thin part really freaks me out, so just make sure. Okay, it's got a crown as well. Super extra. And then it's got like clear armor that I know it can actually combine into the sword. They're using like panel lining to enhance the details on the clear parts would be really cool. Like even using like something, what's a contrast paints from Citadel or whatever. I've never used like Citadel, but you know, they have that term, what's it, that special paint for contrast paints that gets into the grooves. Could also use that. Okay, so this place, oh, is he left-handed? Okay, right, there you go, little guy. Yeah, the reason why I ordered the extra of this kit is actually because of the sword and the whole armor design. It's got a very Elder Ring feel to it. You know, the giant sword is like a glintstone sorcery. Yeah. Let's flip it this way. Okay, and the crown. Do I have the right position? Just look out for, oh, okay, this goes in the front. Yeah, I don't care for this clear crown. It's it's way too extra for me. I could cut them up and use them for kit bashing for another kit or something in the future. This is for the chest, right? That's for the chest. fancy. I'm just gonna take off the head for these. I actually wasn't looking at the numbers for which part is which. I know this is for the for here. Oh, okay. Man, you have way too many extra armor. It's gonna be really difficult to pose you later. Did I miss some parts? Yeah, I did. It's the ones. Okay, so this is what? 2. 2 is the one that goes to the left, and then 3 is for right. Okay. Now it's all finished. Like this. Some clear sideburns. Yeah, really different from all the other SD kits that I've built before. And it's telling me to combine all these effects into the sword, but I don't know. I don't want to do it. I kind of like the sword like this. It's a bit too much to combine, I think. Yo, but look at it. Super cool. Alright, fine. Let's match the artwork over there and just combine it. Okay, so I need the chest armor. Which armors do I need? Chest, take off the ones on the arm. Oops. Almost fell on the floor. That would have been the end of the stream if I had to go look for it. Okay, come on. Let's pop this whole front skirt off. Show off your PP. Okay, there you go. Okay, cover yourself. Come on, Arthur. You've got guests. Okay, so the sword. Alright, so this piece. Okay. Yeah, definitely not gonna do this transformation again because I can see it only looks good from one angle, from one side, because it's not symmetrical. It's like, oh, this looks pretty impressive from here, but if you turn it to the side, the other side is flat. Yeah. Plus, how do you like hold this thing? You can hold it like facing the front like this, but how do you actually slash with it? You can't. It's just imposing look, just to intimidate your enemies. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's that. Oh yeah, it's the Excalibur. Only clicked for me now. It's like, oh yeah, he's King Arthur. Oh, doof. Oh yeah, there. Excalibur. Yeah, that's what I get for not reading the manual. Actually, I shouldn't have to read the manual, right? Like, who doesn't know King Arthur and Excalibur? Alright, let's check the stream. Check the chat. Lindsay Lark, night, folks. Good night, good night. Takadine, it is really cool looking little dude. Excalibur, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna like just put his armor back. Or maybe even leave all his extra blue armor off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take multiple photos. Okay, so final thing before I find somebody to raid is I actually want to show off this part separator. So the cool thing is it's not just one use. I saw in the it comes with like little instruction guide on the usage. So inside there's a little piece of paper and shows you, okay, so the one way is you can separate parts, so that's pretty obvious, by wedging the two pieces apart. But you can also separate parts if it has like a peg that's like visible on the other side. You can use this as well to push it through to separate the part that way. You can also use a rod to prevent the polycap from getting squashed, because as you know, especially with HG kits, you get polycaps. So it's actually, I was actually testing this out on the Origins RX-70A2. So one example of the polycap here is actually within the arm here. So there's the polycap. So that's just like, say we were in the process of assembling this thing. First, let's disassemble, putting this part separator to use here. So you just wedge it in and wiggle a bit, and then use your hand. Okay, pry it a little bit, and then okay, you see another opening there. Okay, you shove it in. And again, because it's not a steel blade, I don't have to be afraid about like actually missing it. Like if I'm not on the actual groove, if I just hit it next to it, it will actually like slide in and not hurt the actual part. So it's fine. It's actually more peace of mind, I think, and also just easier for kids to use without their parents worrying about like, you know, cutting themselves. So yeah, here's the part. So polycaps, they usually have like a hole all the way through, so you can use this rod, stick it through, and it only like not only just prevents it from getting squished because polycaps are soft, but also just makes it easier to handle, assemble. So instead of holding like this polycap, like if your fingers are really big, or if you're not as coordinated, it might be a bit tricky to place it in. And if you didn't place it in like nice and flat, if it's like angles a little bit, and when you try and put on the other side, because if it's not like aligning properly with the other side, you might squish it, and that's why it's like, that's why they were saying, oh, you know, prevents it from getting squashed. So because it's polycap's got a hole, it can actually be pressed in, like if you really force it. So what they do here is like by using this rod, when you assemble this polycap, you keep this part separator like there, so it fills up that hollow gap. So when you assemble your piece, just make sure everything's lined up. Yeah, okay. If I turn it to the other side, so even if I do get it off and I press into it, this rod is filling that polycap so it won't get squashed. So that's like, oh, that's very clever. So yeah, like this little one tool is much more has more diverse usage to it, and it's obviously like made by Bandai for Bandai's kits in mind. So it's really versatile. And not only that, it gives you like measurement of holes. So, you know, the 3mm peg is the common size, but then you can always measure. Like if you see a hole, like let's say on the back of the arm, and you see this hole and you don't know what the size is, you can like use the parts separator and just hover over and say, okay, that's not the right size, it's not that, oh wait, it's the 3mm. Then you know whatever other peg that's also 3mm will go directly into it without you having to like force your way in, and it's like, oh wait, it's not the right size, you know. And also it's a nice way to grip, because it's got these 3 like molded lines that helps you grip and hold on to the piece, whether it's on the part separator side, bladed side, or if you flip it to this side, it also helps you grip this side as well. So yeah, really cool. Yeah, they thought quite a bit into the design, and they just gave you like extra details molded in as well, which is a bit extra, but you know, having fun with it, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, cool, sweet. So yeah, I think that should be the end of stream, so let's look for somebody to raid. Yeah, thank you for staying, for joining the stream and interacting in the chat. Had lots of fun with you guys. And let me see here, let me go open Twitch, and if anybody's still here, maybe you can find somebody to raid together. So let's see. Let's go to the transition over, sharing screen, and let's go to make some craft. Let's see here. Ideally, if we can find somebody who's doing Gunpla, or Plummo, that would be great. Am I the only one person that's building like a model kit at this time? Wait, there you go. RG wing. Okay, that's the one option. Is that the only one? Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, let's go to RG wing. Where's this guy? There we go. Okay, and copy his profile name. Okay, it's raid. So it's /raid and enter. Yeah. Okay, so before we do that, before we commit,
Kind of kitty, but the ending is fire.
sign off.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay, sorry dude, I'm gonna meet you quick. and let me do my sign off. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me on my first SDW Heroes kit stream. And yeah, thank you for joining, and then just hit enter here to raid. Yeah, thank you. Until next time, it should be pause stream next time, continuing with these HG Destiny. So that should be next week, Tuesday. And yeah, until next time, keep building joy. Bye. Yay. All right, let's raid. And boom. and end stream. Goodbye.